You're traveling. You don't know which way the Qibla is. What should you do? So you have to do tahari. Tahari means you have to work out, you have to try and guess which way the Qibla is. So there's a theory in England, can't comment on it whether it's correct or incorrect, about the round satellite dishes. That the round satellite dishes, whichever way they're facing, that is corresponding the direction of the Qibla. So for example, you're stuck somewhere and you don't have your phone with you, you don't know which way to read, you look at the satellite dish, the round satellite dish, that is, whichever way that's facing, that is the Qibla. Don't quote me on this. This is a theory, so I'm not sure if it's correct or incorrect. Yes, inshallah, we'll get to that. Inshallah, that's in makruhat of namaz. So here we were talking about Qibla. So you have to do some guesswork. If you don't know which way the Qibla is, you have to do some guesswork and try and work out which way the Qibla is. Now, if after you've read the Salah, so you guessed, and according to your calculations, the Qibla was that way. And after you read the namaz, somebody comes to you and they say to you that your namaz isn't done because you read the Qibla the incorrect way. The actual Qibla was that way. Brother, believe me, I'm telling you, Qibla was that way. You don't have to repeat your namaz. Your namaz is valid as long as you started that namaz through some calculations, through some guesswork. After the namaz, you find out that you read in the wrong direction, the namaz will not have to be repeated. It'll still be valid. This is one masala. Number two is if you don't start without estimating. So let's see. Okay, yes. So if a person midway through the namaz, so you calculated which way you should be facing, and your calculation said that way, and midway through the namaz, somebody came to you and they told you Qibla is that way. What should you do in that scenario? Should you break your namaz and start again? No. The answer is that in this scenario, you will just during the namaz, you will turn to the right Qibla. So you are facing that way. They're saying to you Qibla is this way. You just turn around midway through the namaz. You don't have to break the namaz. Although if there was a delay in turning to the right direction, equivalent to the time it takes to complete one posture, 3 Subhan Rabbiyal Azeems, then the namaz will be invalidated. So somebody told you Qibla is that way and you're thinking, oh no, what should I do? I wasn't paying attention in the fiqh class, what should I do? And you're thinking for 3 Subhan Rabbiyal Azeems time length, then the namaz will be invalidated. You'll have to start again. But if as soon as you were told, you just turn direction, you've only got one rakat left, you get 3 rakats in that direction, you will just read 1 rakat, whatever you have left, facing this direction. Okay, this is also, in one narration when the Qibla was changed. So Qibla, we're talking about Qibla, that at one point it was facing towards Masjid al-Aqsa. And now, obviously, you guys know the Qibla is in Makkah Mukarramah. So, when the Prophet ﷺ one time he was reading, he was facing Masjid al-Aqsa, and midway through the namaz, he was given instruction to turn around and face Makkah Mukarramah. So, during the namaz, he turned around. Now, the third ruling or the third masala is like we said that when you don't know which way the Qibla is necessary for you to do tahari. You have to do some sort of calculation, try and work out, use satellite dishes, you use your compass. But if you didn't do tahari, you didn't work out, you just started the namaz facing any direction you wanted. Common example would be on a plane. Okay, so you travel with Saudi Airlines, they actually have a Qibla direction. But you're traveling with another airline, you ask one of the people working on the plane, can you ask the pilot which way the Qibla is, and they don't give you an answer. You just read in any direction. You're sat down, you're reading. We'll mention this as well later on. But one of the reasons why such a namaz will have to be repeated is because you've not read facing the Qibla. So you have to face the Qibla. If you just read in any direction, that namaz will have to be repeated unless after you finish the namaz, you find out you're reading in the right direction. If you just started without doing any guesswork and through the namaz, you found out that you're reading in the right direction, you'll have to break your namaz and start again. Because what you're meant to do is do it with guesswork. When you're certain you're facing that right direction, it won't suffice. So you'll have to do it again. You'll have to start again. So these are a few masalas about facing the Qibla. It's essential to read namaz while